So Michael Cohen has been on the stand for Donald Trump. His testimony has been every bit as bad as what we thought it was going to be, at least as far as bad for Donald Trump. One of the first things he mentioned was that when Donald Trump ran for the presidency, Donald Trump told Michael Cohen there's going to be several women or lots of women coming out, with these type of stories. Then Michael Cohen talks about Trump University when it was going out of business, and there was about 50 vendors that hadn't been paid. And he was told to get him to accept lower payments. So he offered him a payout of 20% of the invoices, and 48 of the 50 took it, and 2 just never got paid at all because they refused to accept it. Now, what relevance does that have to this case? Well, you would think none, because that's Trump University that went under, and that has nothing to do with him running for the presidency. But what it does is it highlights Donald Trump's willingness to not pay a bill. Like, he did not want to pay full bills for anything. So the only person that he's paying in full is Michael Cohen, and paying back like this David Pecker for the story on Karen McDougal. When he's paying those bills in full, it shows you how much he was terrified or how outside the norm it was for him to do those things. He also testified about why he recorded the conversation with Donald Trump. And he said he recorded it to have leverage on David Pecker, to make sure that they could show David Pecker in good faith that he was going to get his money back from Donald Trump. They talked about how they went back and forth with David Pecker on some of these stories. And in one of the text messages, I believe with either David Pecker or Donald Trump, he was talking to Donald Trump, and he said, "The story is caught. We caught it." Well, that's not really that relevant, except for the fact that the defense tried to make a big deal out of the prosecution calling it a catch and kill scheme, and how that was not a thing, and blah, blah, blah. Well, now you have Michael Cohen referring to catching a story. So that just kind of shoots a hole in their defense for that, even though that wasn't really a defense anyway. But as I keep reading more, I'll let you know about what Michael Cohen is saying on the stand. But none of it so far looks good for Donald Trump.